Dubs in the chat, baby. Dubs in the chat. Let's freaking go. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Courtside with Ash. And y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't sure if I was gonna make this video because I'm a little under the weather, but I had to make this video. Y'all wanna know why I had to make this video? Because the Queen Bee is back. And I ain't talking about Beyonce, I'm talking about Bri freaking Jones. She's back in the lineup for the Atlanta Dream, y'all. And I was like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is what the doctor ordered. This is what I was waiting for. Honestly, y'all, I really thought they were going to wait until after All-Star break, because I was like, okay, cool. We got 2 more games before the All-Star break. So maybe they'll just kind of, wait until after. But then I seen on the sideline, I know she didn't start, but I seen she had her full outfit on with her headband, and she had her hooping shoes on. She had her sneakers on. I was like, oh, you playing, or you're available to play. So man, as soon as I seen it, I was like, yep, I'm making a video tonight. I don't care what happens. And then it just so happened that we end up winning the game. And y'all, this is one of our better wins that we have had in a long time. So I'm super excited about the way our team played tonight. We started off a little shaky, you know what I mean? Not in the sense of just the way, well, kind of with the way we were playing. I feel like we could have moved the ball a little bit better earlier on. And then also our shots just were not falling early. But as the game continued to progress, our shots started falling. We started being more aggressive. And man, I'm just proud of our entire team. When I looked at our team and I looked at the stats and I looked at the box score, I was very, very, very impressed by the balance that we had on our team tonight. And overall, man, we just had a really good game. Naz Hillmon, 24 points, 1 rebound. Well, we're gonna just say 24 points, but she was 8 for 8 from, wow, Naz Hillmon was 8 for 8 from field goals. She had 8 for 8, so she was 100% from field goals. And what's the most impressive thing is that she was 100%, but she also was 4 for 4 from 3-pointers. So that means she made all of her shots. She made all of her free throws. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. Rhyne Howard, y'all, I mean, again, we're not going to sound like a broken record here, but I'm still disappointed in Rhyne Howard. But at the same time, I'm coming to just expect her to kind of be off and on. But I was, honestly, y'all, let me know, like, have y'all heard anything about her playing with an injury? She just does not look right to me. Especially in that first half, she had 0 points again. And majority of her shots were threes, and she was missing majority of her threes. As a matter of fact, she went 0 for 7 from the 3-point line tonight. So she just looked disengaged, you know what I mean? And I heard the commentator kind of talk about her getting her confidence back and stuff like that, which I can understand. Like, when you're in a slump, your confidence is down and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just can't put my finger on it, but something looks really off with her. Like, I'm just not sure what's going on. But in the second half, I noticed that she came out and she got downhill twice in a row. So I was like, okay, cool. So she can get downhill. So that's why I was confused. I'm like, okay, so you can get downhill because you went and got downhill twice in the beginning of the second half. So why didn't you do that in the first half? Like, why are you not coming out and attacking the way that you did in the second half? Why are you not doing that in the first half? That's what I don't understand. So again, same story, different day. Again, she might give you 50 points next game. You just never know with her. But it is what it is. She had 1 steal. She had 4 rebounds, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. So she ended up with a pretty decent game, but to her standards, that wasn't really a good game, honestly. Out of all the starters, she had the least amount of points. So yeah, but anyway, let's move on to Angel Reese. Angel Reese ended with 23 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. Man, like 3 steals. Man, like y'all know how I feel about Angel Reese. I love Angel Reese. She had an amazing game tonight. 9 of 11 from the free throw line, which tells us she was being aggressive and they were getting the ball down low to her. And another thing that I really am impressed with by Angel Reese is the fact that she can actually like lead a fast break, you know what I mean? And she can literally take the steal and go all the way down to the other end of the court And I don't know if you guys heard the commentator say that she used to actually be a point guard. So that's a fun fact. Like, that's where she kind of gets her ability to handle the ball from. But another spectacular game from the double-double queen herself, Angel Reese. So shout out to Angel Reese. Amazing, amazing game. 7 of 11 from the field goal. Not from the field goal. 7 of 11 field goals made. So very efficient. Jordin Canada, another amazing game for her. 18 points, 13 assists. A double-double, you know what I mean? So put some respect on her name. And y'all heard Allisha Gray, what she said in that last press conference. She said she should have been an all-star. And I do agree that Jordin Canada should have been an all-star. Again, very efficient from the field goal. Very efficient field goals. I always get confused how to say that. But very efficient as far as her field goals are concerned. 6 of 12. 5 of 6 free throws. Just a great game. Man, Jordin Canada was a plus 27, the highest plus minus on the entire team. Plus 27. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Yeah. Amazing game for Jordin Canada. Shout out to Jordin Canada. Allisha Gray does what Allisha Gray does. Another 18-point game for her. Very efficient game for her as well. 8 for 12. As far as her field goals are concerned. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Let's see. She did not attempt any free throws tonight, which I'm actually surprised about. She usually attempts some free throws, but 2 for 5 3-pointers. Yeah, great game for Allisha Gray. And then Borlaze, you know, off the bench, 10 points. Another 10-point off the bench game for Borlaze. So I'm happy with the minutes that she was able to give us. And then our queen B was back. She's on a minutes restriction, so she played exactly 15 minutes, which is what I think they were saying that she was restricted to. So she gave us 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And let me tell y'all, she just looked good. Our offense and the team just looked good with her on the court. Like, she's very savvy with decision making. If you notice, she's not going to really force anything. Like, if she noticed the defense collapsing on her, she's going to kick it out. And you notice, like, she got a lot of her assists came from when the defense collapsed, she kicked it out to a 3-point shooter and they ended up making the shot. So man, shout out to Briana Jones, and I'm just so super happy to have her back, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. Every video, y'all know I kept saying, when Briana Jones get back, when Briana Jones get back, wait till Briana Jones get back. Well, she's back. And even in limited minutes, man, she was effective. 6 points, man. 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Efficient. 2 of 4 from the field. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She was a plus minus of 17, and that's coming off the bench. So, yeah, I really like what I saw from Briana Jones. And then, you know, Olcott kind of, her minutes took a hit. This took a hit, but they still got to figure out a way to kind of work her back into the rotation with Briana Jones coming back. And I think that'll come. But I think with Olcott, I think the issue is her just continuing to get comfortable. But I like Olcott in that role, like that third big role, you know what I mean? Like, with her being like the third option as the big instead of her being the second option, because if Angel Reese gets in foul trouble, then you still have Briana Jones and you can kind of intertwine it with Olcott. But I think it just gives us more flexibility when you have a veteran player coming off the bench in that position rather than Olcott, who is still learning underneath Angel Reese and Briana Jones. So Olcott is going to be okay. I think her minutes are going to continue to kind of fluctuate with Briana Jones being back, but that's okay. Because honestly, right now, she just needs to continue to learn and develop and grow. And I think with her being that third option, I think she's going to continue to do that. But overall, guys, we just had a really, really good game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in double figures. And Briana Jones, you know, with 6 points. So, you know, I'm not going to say 6 is close to 10, but everyone played well, you know what I mean? Like, literally everyone played well. Again, Ryan Howard could have played better, but I'm not gonna just beat a dead horse there. But overall, this was a really, really good team win. This was the first time we have won by almost 20 points in a long time. And there were points where, you know, things got close, but ultimately you know, we really controlled this game for majority of the game. And so I'm just super proud, super proud. And I really don't know who I'm going to give this game ball to. There's too many people I could give it to. So I'm going to give it to the entire Atlanta Dream team. The entire team is getting the dream ball for me tonight. Great win for the Atlanta Dream. Y'all let me know who y'all think gets the game ball. I think you could give it to like 4 people. You could give it to Naz Hillmon for 24 points, 8 of 8 field goals. You could give it to Angel Reese, another 23 and 12 game, also adding in 3 steals. You could give it to Jordin Canada, who is probably who I would have gave it to. If I had to give it to one person, I would give it to Jordin Canada. 18 points, 13 assists, 3 steals. Yeah, I mean, then you got Allisha Gray, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal. You know what I mean? So it could go a lot of different ways, but I'm giving it to the full team, man. This was a great team win. Y'all let me know who y'all think gets the game ball tonight. Also, let me know how y'all feel about this win and how we're looking going into this All-Star break. We have one more game. I believe it's on Sunday versus Chicago? I think we play the Sky at home though. And then we're gonna go into our All-Star break. So y'all let me know how y'all feeling going into this All-Star break. We got one more game, like I said, but overall, like I said, this was a great win. And I hope you guys have an amazing night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.